Oh, he needed that one, didn't he?
Excellent shot right there by Bishop as he keeps the match even. Now, here's what he is doing. He's getting the ball between the first and second arrows, getting it out very close to the left channel, swinging it into the 1-2 pocket. That's the shot that'll score. And the great pin action we talked about that we always have here at Forum Bowl. Now he can take the lead for the first time, 6th frame. The match is still even. Both players on a strike.
And he gets it. The man that has won 2 matches coming into this one, defeating Williams and then Couch. But Jess Stayrook, 3-time titleist, a 10-year veteran of the PBA, had one of the 4 300s here this week. Won't get it in this game, but he does have a strike up. And to stay even, he must strike here. The game is on. Jess Stayrook describes an equipment change which has dramatically improved his game.
Well, I was having a lot of trouble with the approaches. We have synthetic lanes and synthetic approaches and plastic approaches and wood, and I was just having a lot of trouble with my footwork. So before last fall, I switched to the tennis shoes on both feet, and I've been bowling real good since then. My stability at the line is really good. I wouldn't really advise it unless you have good, strong knees, because I think it's a little hard on the knees, but right now it's working real good for me, and see if it'll keep going.
All right.
Well, he gets a good break there. He could have taken a 10-pin lead with an additional strike. He goes high, leaves the 4-7. As you see, tennis shoes on both feet. He needs to convert this 4-7 to trail by 2.
All right. Bo, right now I got to salute a one-of-a-kind ABC talent. A man who really added a dimension to sports broadcasting that none of us had ever done. My colleague Howard Cosell has decided to say adios to regular radio and TV. So I congratulate him for telling it like it is, which he did better than anyone has ever done. Congratulations, Howard.
And Stayrook doing it better than anybody else has done today as he takes a 12-pin lead in his quest for his first PBA victory.
Commissioner of the PBA and from Akron, Ohio, Mike Connor.
Right now in the 8th frame, Bishop can take a 22-pin lead over Stayrook, who has the experience to stay and hang tough. A victory would put him in the Firestone Tournament champion and knock out Billy Young.
Alan Bishop, Louisville, Kentucky. Strong.
Well, he said he's been out here for 5 years. His backers have stayed with him, and he's only won $28,000 coming into this week. He can get his backers real quickly even with a big check here. But Stayrook is no pushover. He comes up in the 8th, trailing by 22.
Leaving a 7.
Stayrook playing a little bit different line than the other players. He's coming between the 2nd and 3rd arrows. He's not swinging quite as wide, playing a little straighter shot in the 1-2, and his ball doesn't quite take out the 7-pin on this hit. He's making it a very competitive match, but he trails by 23.
Oh, the former carpenter continues to mark. He and his wife, Kathy, operate a vending machine business in Arizona.
Stayrook knows how to throw strikes. He holds the 32-game record for the PBA competition at 241 average and the 56-game record for PBA competition. That's our long format with a 238 average, but he needs strikes now to get back in the match. He has a potential 226. Bishop going at a 229 pace, 9th frame. Stayrook thought he could hit the left-hand lane. It's been the undoing of almost all the players in the championship round today, and he's in a must situation. He has to make this 2-4-7-10 to hang tough. Get the ball over to the left of the 2-pin, drive it into the 10.
So now, Alan T. Bishop of Louisville is up with a 4-bagger working. Worked for 7 years for the former president of the Bowling Proprietors, Sonny France. Still practices at Sonny's Lanes. 10-pin.
Well, he's put himself in an ideal situation as he's saved the best for last. He's improved each game with his style, his score improving this game against a very tough opponent, the Rock, Jess Stayrook. And right now, Alan Bishop, with a couple of marks, puts himself in the Firestone Tournament of Champions.
And on the bubble, the Firestone, Billy Young.
After this next ball, I think Billy Young's going to be off the bubble because he's going to be out. We have a new man, Alan Bishop. First time in the championship round, first time ever. Keep it on the lane. Stayrook will be back. He knows the score. He hasn't really beaten himself. It's just tough lane condition for him.
And next week he defends in the Flagship City Open in Erie. Okay, there he is. I guess his look-alike is more Robert Goulet. But he's a winner on the PBA Tour. Alan Bishop in the Quaker State Open in Grand Prairie, Texas.